Good morning, YouTube. Let's get into ticker symbol Doge today for all my Doge boys and Doge girls. Dogecoin is inherently bullish right now. And let me tell you why, right? Doge is extremely bullish because you are sitting directly under long-term resistance well within a bull flag, okay? Bull flags are inherently a bullish pattern, and you are holding the uptrend. You're bouncing off of the uptrend on the RSI. Both very, very, very good things. And Doge typically will respect its RSI pretty heavily. You can see just the topping signal that we went over in our last Doge video. Every single time you make a bearish divergence on the RSI and make a higher high on the price, boom, you get slapped 70% to the downside. And it quite honestly has not failed us. You are still underneath this downtrend. Break that, and then things get actually really, really crazy really, really quickly. And I think that is the movement that you really have to track here. Because once you break this longer term trend, which I think you're looking to do soon, you should make the full extension profit target from this, which was just literally the flagpole into the breakout, which we anticipate would happen sometime around a lot of the risk on assets or meme basket earnings, GME earnings on the 6th, NEO earnings on the 2nd, and then you have the Fed cutting rates on the 16th or potentially cutting rates on the 16th. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it is only a matter of time before these things move together to the upside. And if you were going to see this MOAS, or if you were going to see this insane meme run from Doge, right? You want to see a few things I'm going to cover. You want to see this breakout of this downtrend and this. You want to get above that stubborn 25 cent range. 25 cents has literally pinned you to the ground. It has been depressing. This coin, seeing how many times you tap and reject. Let's just go over it. Tap, reject, 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 break above, reject, bounce, bounce, power through. And this is just a historical trend line that has really pinned you back. So it is a very, very interesting situation that Doge is in here. And I love the setup. I have to be honest. I really, really love the setup here. And I'd like to see Dogecoin follow through. Truthfully, that's all we're waiting on. We're waiting for the follow through. But if you want to see something spectacular, you're going to expect to see one of these consolidation periods or multiple. When you rocketed last time, very, very similarly, you broke this downtrend. You retested it, right? Maybe we could draw it like that because that's like a perfect retest. You broke this downtrend, you popped up, you retested, and then you began to make your legs higher. And if I zoom in here, they're each a different bullish pattern. Here, you had a bull flag. Here, I think it was a megaphone. You had a broadening megaphone. Here, you had a bullish triangle. And so these formations, all of these bullish formations, begin to shape and contort while you're making legs higher. You would expect to see something very similar here after the bull flag. Maybe this becomes a bull flag, and then it becomes, you come back down, you retest, you come back down, and you create this bullish triangle. For me, that would be the most bullish. Bullish triangles are one of my favorite. What's the word I'm looking for? Favorite formations to trade, because it's almost like a simmering point. You're almost getting the coin or stock to a boiling point, and then it explodes. I would not be surprised to see something like that form. And truthfully, guys, the longer that this thing does end up consolidating, the higher that this thing is going to end up having its price target. So find some bless, find some euphoria, find the peace, knowing the longer that this thing consolidates down and to the right on low volume, while indicators catch up to this move, the higher that it will push you. Inevitably, that is a blessing. And so the profit target from this bull flag, the profit target from Dogecoin's bull flag would be up to that 46-cent range, which makes a perfect U-shaped accumulation. And this part can look many different ways. It really can. I mean, you could make a retest of 33 into this cup and handle, and then you send, right? Also totally possible to see that cup and handle. Cup, handle, send. It really just talks to what these institutions want to do, right? Because back here, what they were doing was they were allowing the indicators to catch up, allowing the RSI to cool down, giving their buddies signs, hey, this thing's going to scream bullish soon, and retail is going to FOMO in. And what does retail do? Typically, they FOMO in here when the coin is at 43 cents. They average up instead of averaging down, and then they give their institutions, their buddies, whatever you want to call it, one last siren. Woo, woo, woo. They give them one last siren. Hey, this thing is about to dump. You're making higher highs, lower highs on the RSI, right? That's what we call bearish divergence, where the RSI is trending down and the stock is trending up. They gave 1, 2, 3 taps of bearish divergence, and then this thing dropped 70%, guys. So it is no coincidence to me. I really do think this thing is institutionally driven, with those euphoric moves driven by retail piling in and then getting dumped. But if you can be patient, you can hold through one of these long, drawn-out, disgusting, heart-wrenching, just painful accumulations here and pick up and average down, I think you're going to be okay here. So that is kind of what I wanted to cover on Doge, that I believe there's a bigger move happening here, whether it be through adoption, whether it be through ETH all-time highs. I mean, you see Ethereum just absolutely destroying everything in its way. About to get a 4-hour cross-up, which we love to see, with the price target of $5 to $6 grand on the short term. Ethereum looks really, really nice if you can hold what you've done. If not, you're looking a little double toppy, down to $3,300. So, but the Doge, whatever you want to call it, looks really good, guys. And I wouldn't take it away from you guys. I want to just continue to reiterate here, every single time you've topped out on Doge, literally trending back until 2020, every single time you have made bearish divergence. Now watch this be the one time where it doesn't, right? But that doesn't matter, right? What you want to learn and kind of be able to identify on your own is when this thing is making higher highs on the chart and lower highs on the RSI. It is going to be very, very crucial to identifying when everyone is saying crypto is the next best thing. Crypto is what everyone is going to use, right? although I love crypto, I think the adoption is going to be there. I don't know if it is quite there yet. And I know holding through one of these, no one wants to do that, right? 64% from the bearish divergence. 72% from the bearish divergence. And the quicker you can identify this and accumulate down here, the quicker you can learn to swing this coin, which yields massive returns. I mean, from the bottom, 525%, 180%. And then this move that we're looking at could potentially be another 500 to like 300% move, right? So we are looking at a very special opportunity on Dogecoin. And if you can continue to have bulls on parade, guys, I think you're getting close. I think you're getting really dangerously close to that boiling point. A bull flag underneath crucial resistance. I think once you break it, you're going to break both of these with volume, and you're going to see altcoins do something they have not done in a long time. Let's look at total 3. So this is total 3. Total cryptocurrency market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, seeing a nice breakout. And once again, guys, what is that? What is this? I could argue that this is bullish triangle. I would hope that it's not a rising wedge. That would suck. I'm going to, for the sake of being bullish here, argue that this is a bullish triangle. You do have a touch of daily bearish divergence, so I don't love that, right? Just being honest here with the total 3. So this is total market cap excluding Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana, I believe. You made a higher high, but you made a lower high on the RSI. So I would say caution here. Maybe not the best time to find a position unless you're on this uptrend like you were back here and you have a tight stop loss. Because this thing could totally, I could see a world where it reverses and gets one last tap before we go higher. And that move would not be fun. That would be, from the breakdown, 15% on total market cap, which most likely on your favorite coin would be closer to 30%, right? Funny enough, the breakdown from this, if this was some kind of rising wedge or symmetrical triangle, would be right on that trend line. So if you're looking for a great place to buy, that might be it. Not financial advice. I just want to say thank you to each and every single one of our subscribers. We're up to 208 subscribers, and it feels like such a blessing because you guys are the nicest and the most outgoing, positive, and complimentary crew that I could have imagined on YouTube. So thank you guys. And if you'd like to see more crypto videos, I'd like to do more crypto videos, slap the subscribe button because I want you guys to ask for coins. I want you guys to frequently ask for crypto. I know right now we're going red hot with GME, AMC, and NEO, but I'd love to cover more crypto because this is where I've made most of my gains. I love cryptocurrency. I'd love to see you guys win in crypto as well. So God bless, guys. I'm going to drop one more video today. Thank you for all the love and support, and peace.